Hey everybody, welcome back to They Are Billions. We're currently just filling out this space as much as we can. We have our first warehouse up here. We're going to try and get more. Now, let's continue getting quarries in all of these spots. And I'm going to see, I think we can probably get 2 here. Yes, we'll take that. I might be able to get one back here-ish. We'll see once we get the resources. I think we're in a pretty good spot to start with. We do need to get out here and try to get more sawmills up and running. We could take this little batch of trees. We have a few spots over here that we can utilize, and that should help out pretty nicely. I actually might just go like boom, 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 knock out a whole bunch of warehouses here back to back, just so that we have them. And it's kind of done with. We don't have to really think about, oh, you know what, we'll come back into those warehouses later. Nobody wants to be thinking about that. 14 there. And then on our next delivery, we'll do one more.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Then we're going to try and hit this 1,000. We will definitely surpass that. We need to get to 2,600, which means we're pretty much going to need to go to stone houses. Sooner rather than later, and the warehouses will help with that because we won't be selling all these overages all the time, because that's really gonna slow us down. So first things first, let's go stone house, and then let's find another spot here that'll do nicely. Okay, cool.
Building completed.
We could maybe have argued to go for the bank first. We've got the power plant available. Maybe we should have went bank, because I'm probably going to build that before the stone houses, but you know what? It's fine. It's all good. And then we'll basically upgrade these tents straight to stone. I'm going to push out here a little bit as well. I'd like to take all of this area. I do have to keep in mind that we're going to build like a couple layers of defenses here, so I don't want to get too close to these edges if I can avoid it. It will be unavoidable in some scenarios, but not all.
Building completed.
Okay, let's push down here. Let's actually start over on this side to fill in any gaps. And then we can throw some food here as well.
Building completed. Attention. Building complete.
Let's take the 12 and we'll fit them in as close as we can everywhere else. All right, so we'll do the bank next.
Technology research finished.
At our next delivery. How much is the gold required for a warehouse? Only 400. All right, cool. So I think I'll pop up another one of those next. We could probably do that before the bank is researched.
Building completed.
Now, in the tech tree, there's opportunities to unlock faster research times. I don't know... Like, I mean, obviously they're good, but you always have to counterbalance that with the with what you're giving up, right? So is it necessarily better than going towards, like, wasps or something else, you know? And that's where it gets a little tough. Oh, 12 cells. Oh, you know what? That shows how often I build these things. Okay, that makes sense, because otherwise you could just, like, overstack a certain area. I'm going to delete this.
The train has arrived at the station.
We'll do something like that. Yeah, I didn't really consider that. Oh, well. I'm going to push out up here as well, and we're going to hit that barrier in the north. And then bank's almost done. I feel like we'll have enough to be able to pull this off. And I think I will go with an inn this time.
Technology research finished.
It's going to chew into our wood, but over time, we'll be able to generate some pretty cool heroes out of it.
Attention. Building completed.
All right, let me do one over here then. I'll maybe go here to hit a couple quarries. Or do I want to tuck it back in this side? Let's do it as close to that as we can. All right. Those 3 warehouses is quite a bit. I may want to go into power plant research. That's going to suck into our wood supply as well, which is not great, but it's not terrible because we can offset.
Building completed.
Do I have any spaces here? I might. I'm gonna have to continue wrapping around here. Push down this way too.
At the station.
Oh, what's happening? Ooh. We are down to 1 power, so if we decide to build this power plant, I think it's probably worth. The thing is I've always kind of looked at, I've always been a fan of like maximizing my space. What I mean with that is like, okay, I have spaces where I could put these little power mills and they're pretty easy to overlap and stuff. So I kind of feel like, why not take full advantage of those spaces first? But there is a thing to be said about kind of setting and forgetting.
Attention. Building completed.
We'll get a little bit more food around here. Sawmills down in this side. I could try to get out here for more stone.
Building completed.
I guess I should. We have iron here I can grab. There's a 5.
Attention.
I can probably get 2 on here.
Attention. Building completed.
There's a 12, we'll take it. Okay, so power-wise, if I want to build this, it's 800. Gives us 160 energy, and it sucks up 10 wood per turn, which I think I'm okay with. Especially because we're going to be going straight to stone walls when we start building them. So, yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't need to build it just yet. I'm going to do another farm up here. And then we'll start building some stone houses in these areas. That farm will come in and we could build even more. And then we'll be able to like backfill. So once we fill all of these with stone, then we can upgrade all of these to stone. And that'll be nice. Do I need... Yes, I do. And to push. Take a 77 there.
Attention.
So these take up how much food? 16. That's no joke. But it's 16 colonists compared to the 4 down here.
Attention.
So
Building completed.
a lot more
Attention.
space efficient,
Building completed.
obviously.
Attention. Building completed.
I like how they're each like little mini castles. They're so badass. All right, so power plant will be next, I think. We'll still do some mills. We'll get at least 1 up here so we don't have to spend as much time on them. We're now over the 1,000 per turn. That'll change as we start to build these because, well, and these farms too. These are gonna chunk that down pretty quickly, just with upkeep.
Building completed.
We'll do 1 there. And then we won't have to think about it for a long time. And I'm really going to try to get my population just soaring here in a minute. We'll have to do these in like a couple of steps. But it should be all right. Do I want to get the inn going? That's going to cut into our wood more, so that'll take us down to like 90 once the power plant's done. We need 50 energy for it, but the thing is that I will generate more gold, and we'll start getting these like crazy dudes for hire. So dudes and dudettes, I should say. Let's push out this way.
Attention. Building
I think I'm gonna do it. And it has such a huge range. If I put it there, it's pretty good.
The train has arrived at the station.
This is also quite nice. Let's do it. It's done. Okay, our power's up now. We do have to wait for a little bit of gold. There we go.
Attention. Building completed.
Housing is pricey. We'll keep an eye on our farms here. There's 2,600 people. That's a lot of food that we need. It is all grassland, but it looks like we're probably going to need to utilize this area. We're probably going to need housing like all in here, I would guess. Might even be persuaded to build an extra market just to reduce the food needs in a new area. Certainly possible. Can I get one in here? I can, so I will. And then the prestige should be high, right? Because I think the prestige of the inns are based on your population, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see, these costs, they're so expensive, man. Yeah, it's the food already we're missing. All right. I'll fill in this little zone, then we'll work on upgrading them all.
The train has arrived at the station.
1348 for gold. Pretty soon we're gonna hit like a critical mass where
Attention. Building complete.
we're gonna be able to just upgrade to our heart's content.
Attention. Building completed.
When we have the money, we'll switch back. Okay, so these are all taken now. Whoops. And you can see what the problem is. Even with this power plant, we're still short on power. And after not too long as well, so. Put down as many of these as I can so that we can maximize, but we might even need to go a second power plant at some point here.
Attention.
Won't feel too bad about it. $850. Ugh.
Building
Let's see. Once these all get filled on this next train arrival, which is happening
Attention.
when?
Building complete.
4 hours? So once that happens, this will give us a decent idea of where we sit. But I think we still have tons
Attention.
to go.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
850.
The train has arrived
Okay.
at the station.
Pretty good, actually.
Attention.
All right, so there's some mercenaries. Now, what we are going to have to do is hire these all pretty much all the time. So that as the population around the inn increases, the more and better mercenaries come to your colony. Sweet. We just have to make sure that we go and buy them.
Reporting for duty.
I don't know if they can like stack up if we don't, so I want to make sure that they do. Wait, did this go down? 32%.
Tell me.
Come on now.
Reporting for duty.
All right. I'm looking for opportunities to place more sawmills. I guess I can do one out here. I can do some down at this section. I can do some over here.
Building completed.
We'll try and get out in those directions. If I could get more stone up in this area, that would be pretty good.
Attention. Building completed.
Not gonna get anything off that. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait for these, I think.
The train has arrived at the station.
That is a little bit of a bottleneck for us right now.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Push this out and around. Same thing down here. Okay. Should be plenty of power for now. We can do a few farms here in between all these power plants. Because that's safe for all of our food, right?
Attention. Building
I could expand down here if I need to. We actually do have another warehouse here that we can build around, so.
Attention. Building completed.
What am I short on? Nothing now.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Okay, 39%.
Building
Nice.
completed.
At your service.
We're just gonna have this weird little batch of soldiers down here. The thing is, they only come every like 5 days. There are upgrades, of course, that we can get
Attention. Building completed.
to improve that, but I haven't found like a ton of value in it. I think in a situation like this, having maybe even prioritizing it earlier could help. Look at our gold income now. It's insane.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
But once we get all of these past like their basic level, the wood's going to be less of an impact.
Attention. Building completed.
We still have all of these to go to stone, so
Attention. Building completed.
I'm just going to wait for these and we'll finish them all.
Completed. Attention. Building completed.
We could even, let's see, we could buy wood and not feel too bad about it,
Attention. Building completed.
right? And then we work on these going into stone,
Building completed.
build more power wherever we can.
Building
And we can also start mapping out our edges a bit
Attention. Building completed.
so that we're ready to push. That looks pretty good.
The train has arrived at the station.
Bit of work to do on these sides.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention.
All right.
Building completed.
So food-wise, I will try to start moving over here, I think. Because this area is looking pretty jammed.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
once we get this whole thing upgraded,
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
to stone houses, that'll give me a good idea of
completed.
how big or how much more of an area we need to dedicate. What research do I need to do here? So these are the wasps. Now, I've heard good and bad things about these.
Building completed.
We obviously want to have all of our research done, so we'll just start doing it. Once this food hits, we can feed our people.
Building completed.
Yeah, just like that, hey? That's crazy. That's crazy how much food goes.
Building completed.
I do still have some spots, maybe.
Attention.
These are too close to the tracks, unfortunately. I could build some huts in here.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
This is the real challenge, right? Space. These are often easy to overlook, too. Oh, I'm out of power again? Okay.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Okay.
Technology research finished.
Let's hit these up. We have more guys coming in one day, which is kind of nice.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
The nice thing is, we're going to do it as I say this, but if we didn't have all these warehouses, there's no way we could build these houses as quick.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's get this one up now.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I can get that 3 iron here.
Building completed.
Not that I think it's super important.
The train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed.
Okay, and now we're probably going to want to buy stone too. Look at our income's actually kind of insane in the best possible way. All right, so we got Ranger Vet, Soldier Vet, Sniper Vet, and a Thanatos. Very cool. Very cool.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
So our next gold delivery, we could pretty much get all of these. And then we should be able to finish upgrading our houses quite soon.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Are ready.
Where's she going?
Test. Are you sure?
Weird.
Reporting for duty.
We'll take them all. Now, we don't have the oil for like their maintenance or whatever. I don't think that'll have a negative impact on us. In theory. $17.62. We're on day 30. So by day 35, I said I wanted to start building the walls. I think that's what I said anyway. Sounds right. Just make sure that we fill in any gaps that we might have.
The train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed.
There's a couple of like little ones that
Building completed.
aren't that important, I guess, but
Attention. Building completed.
it'll just be nice.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
And I guess we'll do that every once in a while. I could sell some of these too.
Attention.
But-
Building completed.
I don't know. I find selling stuff to be basically useless.
Completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
We just have to watch our food again?
Attention. Building completed.
And then we need more power.
Building completed.
I think I'm gonna toss down another power plant. Maybe not. I don't know. We still have some spaces here I can use. I should just do it. All right. So those are gonna hit. We actually have skyrocketed our income here. And we only have 23 houses left to upgrade to stone.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
So food-wise, we're sitting pretty. Energy-wise, we will be okay. I'm trying to keep in mind, see, like even this farm will probably have to go once we start building. So I'm gonna try to build more in here.
Completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
And if it's just stone we're waiting on that, I will buy.
Completed.
Yeah, that was solid.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Boom. One more left.
Attention. Building completed.
That's insane. And look at our freaking population too. It's just gone bananas. I say we've done a pretty good job in this tiny little space.
Attention. Building completed.
And then we get into the fun stuff. I may want to do a
completed.
Oh damn. I lost it, didn't I? Where is it? Once it's gone, I'll never find it. Let me build that one there. I'm just gonna build in these kind of fallback ones where I just want to make sure that if one goes down, we have the power supplied out there. Like this area was the one that was kind of looking sketch. So let's let these happen. And we can start actually building our walls, I think. Here's the wasp and the shock towers. Let's bring all of our rangers inside. All right. I can't extract really any more stone unless I build a warehouse. Down here might not be a terrible idea, actually, because we'd be hitting 3 of them. I could build a warehouse here. Yeah, let's do it.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Wow. Look at this little ragtag group. I don't even have a soldier center yet. Can you believe that? I don't even have a soldier center. I should probably build one. So that we're ready. The biggest challenge is just going to be getting enough stone, right? And I guess we're just going to have to keep buying it, man. Because our money, look at our gold income. Yeah, okay. Maybe it won't be that much of a problem. With all the gold that we have coming in.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Go, 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 go.
The train has arrived at the station.
I'm gonna come back for a nice solid double wall. For now. I built this so I could find my other house, and I did.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, so let's take a break here, and when we come back, we're gonna finish up our walls. We have 20 days left. I don't know if we'll get to the end in the next episode, but it'll be close. And I think we're gonna hit our population very soon. I need to spam a few more houses. And I don't think we'll go anywhere past 2,600. And then we just build like the most awesome defenses that we can possibly come up with. So anyways, wish me luck. We'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.